So, one of the things I was just talking about is these Zooms have been going great. And so Sunday night, we had almost 100. Tonight, at our peak, I think we were at 77 tonight. And so I was just doing signups. I had tons of guests on, plus I had new people that had guests on. So I'm answering questions. I'm doing this. And so we may have to figure out another way to do these calls because I know some of you have had guests on and you've been trying to follow up, and then we do this right after. And I've had people on almost every night and new people on that are their people have questions. And so I want to make that a priority. These Zooms have gotten so good over the last few weeks. Now that we're doing live testimonials, we're getting higher sign up percentages. I'm noticing that Fridays are a big sales day because of our Thursday night events. And then I'm also noticing Mondays. So today has been one of, and it's still going. I mean, just since I've been sitting here, we've had a few more sales come in. This is going to wind up being potentially, with still a few hours to go, one of, if not the biggest sales day we've ever had. And it's a Monday. But I think because Sundays are so good, you guys are doing a good job getting on that Sunday corporate call and then getting people on the Zoom on Sunday night, starting the week off strong. So if y'all are not taking advantage of that Sunday night Zoom to really start the week off right, meet with your people on the weekend, get with them on Sunday afternoon, do an invite party, an invite session. um, Hang on, I'm just still getting some messages. Um, but you could do like, so back in the Cutco days, 30 years ago, we used to have what we called phone parties, and we would have phone rooms. We would have we called them jam sessions, phone jams, where people would come to the office and make calls to set appointments. And so I would encourage you to do that on the weekends. Meet with your people, get with your team, just hang out, spend time together, and make calls and invite for Sunday night, because Sunday nights have been huge. Monday sales days have been huge. And it's so funny. It's like bookends almost. Monday's been huge for sales. Friday's been huge for sales. But I think most of those sales are coming from the weekend, from Saturday, Sunday, and they're coming in on Monday. And then also Thursday nights is such a good meeting night that we're getting these sales on Friday. So I would take advantage of those Sunday calls, getting all of your team on the Sunday corporate call at 7 Central, 8 Eastern, and then following that up with the Zoom right afterwards. We also have Corey's calls on first and third Mondays. So that one will be next Monday, so a week from tonight. So that'll be another thing to get people talking about and having them plug into that. But those Sunday, Monday turnovers and Thursday, Friday have been really good for getting results and activity. So I'm hoping that you guys are about to tell me that you had people on tonight, that today was productive. We talked a lot last night about being more productive. And so I'm looking for some good updates from you guys tonight. So whoever wants to go first, I'll just let you guys unmute and start talking rather than waiting for y'all to type. But who has something good from positive today in the last 24 hours from last night's call to talk to everybody about?
I could go.
Okay, go ahead,
So,
Mike. What's up, Marcus?
how you doing, Wes? It's good, everybody, as well. So I had a good day today. I achieved my coins. Yesterday I didn't get to speak yesterday as well, too. So yesterday I got my 5 coins as well. I was just on the phone.
Yeah, you were
What
still
was it?
following up after the call last night, right? During our
Yeah,
session.
yeah. He was actually supposed to sign up today. I'm not exactly sure what happened with that. Um, I let him get off the phone yesterday because I didn't want to be too late to the call, but he should be signing up.
Okay, good.
That's
So
Eddie
how many people did you have on the call last night?
on the one.
Okay, so he was your one last night, and then what happened today? Tell me about today.
What happened with activity today or
Yeah, yeah,
pertaining
yeah.
to
Walk
him?
me through your activity from today. You said you had a good
Okay.
day today. So you got your coins. So tell me about that. Talk to me about
I'm
the 5 people that you met today.
right. I met, hold on, what's this guy's name? Hold on, I wrote it down. Oh, Emilio. I met Emilio.
Okay.
He works in New York on Wall Street and he's a broker.
Nice.
So I found it interesting that he's in Scranton, Pennsylvania, just walking around. And I
Okay.
told him I'm from New York. And we have a lunch set up. So I got his contact. Today, who else did I get? Kenny.
Okay.
So I met Kenny in the same place. So I went to Family Dollar and I was just walking around prospecting there and I'm kind of going to the same places if I don't have an event set up like for
Okay, but
myself.
here,
So
hold on real quick.
yeah.
Let's find a better place to go to than Family Dollar. Okay, just off the bat. Like, let's go somewhere. Let's go to the mall. Let's go someplace where the average thing is not a dollar. Like, let's go somewhere
Right.
else. Okay, so good on the efforts, but let's go to a better place because let's go find somewhere where people are spending money. You know what I'm saying? So I love the effort, but let's go find a better store to go prospect at. You know, here's another thing. This was one of the things that I used to do whenever I would be new in a market or I was working with somebody and trying to jumpstart someone in an area where we didn't have a lot of activity going. I would go to high-end clothing stores. So like I would go to the mall, try to go to like, I don't know what y'all have in Scranton, but like Dillard's, Nordstrom's, Neiman Marcus, Saks, like any kind of like Bergdorf, like any kind of like department store. You know, everybody has some kind of department store. Even if I mean, and go to that. The other thing that I used to always do is I would go to car dealerships. I love to go into car dealerships because I'm a car guy. So I would like to go look at cars. I would learn about cars. I'd ask questions, and you're going to meet a salesperson because you can't walk onto a car lot and not get accosted by a salesperson. So, a great way to go meet people, go car shopping, go dream car shopping, go to high end clothing stores. You don't have to buy anything, just go window shop. Here's the thing, you can go vision board with your team, get somebody signed up, and then you guys go to a bunch of different dealerships and go look at different cars. You don't have to test drive anything. You don't have to act like you're buying anything. Just walk around and just look at cars and look at prices and talk to people and meet people. You're going to have people that are going to come up to you and be like, "Hey, are you shopping?" "Well, I'm setting some goals. Here's something you could say. I'm working with this company and, I'm expecting my income to quadruple or maybe, 10x over the next 6 months. And so I'm kind of car shopping right now, figuring out what I want to get." And so then they're going to be like, "Well, really? Your income's going to go up by 4 or 5 or 10, 10 times?" "Yeah, you man." And then there you go. Now you're starting to talk to somebody about the business and, you might get them interested and sign up right there. It's a great way to meet people. But go to places where people are spending money, where the average salesperson is better. So just one tip there on that.
Okay, that's good. I've
Okay.
never even thought about that. There's
Oh,
actually
good.
some good places real close to me that I can go to, like some
There you
dealerships.
go. To go do your car vision board, learn about the cars. Walk around, look at stickers, talk to people, see who comes up and talks to you, and just tell them, say, "Hey, I'm working with a company and my income's gonna go up 500% or 1,000% over the next 6 months. And so do you want to sell me a car in a couple months whenever I get my next promotion?" And then they're going to be like, "What are you doing where you're going to get a 500% raise or 1,000% raise?" Wait until you see the questions that start coming when you say that. Okay.
Okay, okay, that's good.
All right. Anything else?
I met well some of the other people I met. I would say I moved the coin, but I don't want to like limit them or anything. But they weren't the I guess you can say ideal prospect or the like they're
Why do you
not
say
someone.
that?
I don't know. It's just like their energy, like just the way they talk.
And why did
Like
you talk to him?
I
You didn't know
I
till you
guess
talked to him?
I felt comfortable
Well, keep
talking.
going. Don't count them. Don't move the coin. If you get somebody and it's like, I'm not going to call that person, they're not the right person, then don't move the coin. Keep going. Just don't count them. I mean, if you
Okay.
feel like they're not the right person, then just don't count them. That's an easy fix. Get better. And here's the thing, if you go to better places, I mean, and I don't know where you met them, but Family Dollar, bro, I'm just saying, you're not going to find the best people at Family Dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So if you go to high-end stores, go to the mall. That's why I keep telling you guys, go to the mall. Go to athletic stores, go to shoe stores, places like the Buckle where they pay commission. If you guys have a Buckle in your mall, go to the Buckle. You'll find some savage salespeople at the Buckle because they pay commission. So when you go into the Buckle, they're going to be all over you. You walk into the Buckle, you can't walk into the Buckle and not have somebody talk to you. So go there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, I got it.
All right. Who wants to go next? Who's got some hot stories, some what's hot, good day today, good progress, especially
I
coming
could,
up for our last couple of calls.
I could go next, Russ.
Okay, go Simba.
So I got my 5 coins. I found while I was at work a Toastmasters today. And yep.
Did you
And it was,
go or you found them?
yeah, no, I found it and I went right
Found
after work.
you went?
Yeah, definitely. I was in there.
And
Russ,
what happened?
it was amazing. Well, I got in there a little late.
Amazing.
It was amazing.
Tell me. Tell everybody what it was like. Give us the experience. What was it like
So
going to Toastmasters?
I got in a little late because I get out at 6 and it started at 6:30. But once I
Don't be
got in there,
late. Don't be late. It's bad. Bad business. Don't be late. Next time, don't be late.
copy that. So I'll
Okay.
just, uh
So then
and
what happened?
once I got in there was people just speaking.
Yep.
I went like, okay, I don't even know what's going on. I was just sat in the back real quick. I thought some other seat. I didn't see it. I just sat in the back 'cause I was late, so everybody
Okay.
kind of looked at me. So I went, all right, let me just get in the back and
Yep.
see what's going on. Then when I seen other people come in, they were grabbing papers. So I went up to see what's going on, grab some papers, and asked them, hey, this is my first time here. Oh, am I supposed to grab it, some papers? I'm supposed to get yeah. And then the lady passed it to me, and then I said thank you, and then I sat back down, and then there was two people was telling a story about why you shouldn't be friends with your exes. I think I forgot the other one. I think they went straight into they went, and then we went into a little 5 minute table talk. That's
So
like
they
a little
did the
break.
table talk. They gave you a topic and you had to talk about it at the table.
Yeah, but
Good.
and
And so
then
did you talk about your exes or what? What did you talk
no,
about?
no, no. Cause I don't know what was going on. Cause after the story, um, after that last story went into missions, I went to the bathroom. Once I came back, they weren't really doing the table talk. People were
Okay.
talking to each other, but it
Yeah.
was like a 5 minute break. But people were interacting, and I talked to a
Okay,
couple people.
so
Hmm.
so really quick. So how many names and numbers did you get?
I got five. I
You
got
got five
five
numbers at Toastmasters?
five Instagrams
Okay.
and an email.
Okay. All right. Good. That's good.
And
And when is the next one? Do they do it every week?
they do it every Monday.
Every Monday. All
So
right.
I'm in there.
That's your new Monday routine.
Yes. And
Did you
what?
ask them if they have some other ones in other parts of the city?
Yes. I talked to those people that I got their Instagrams. I was talking to them, and I was even asking all those questions like, have you been to other Toastmasters? And literally, the general question answer was that was the best Toastmasters in New York,
Okay.
and like the
All right.
young, where most of the young people are, and the biggest. And okay, I even talked to the president, and yeah, it was and I found out that they go across the street in a bar, and hang out as like a family. So
Mhm.
now I remember all the people, and there was like two new people. One of the
So
new
did you
people,
hang out afterwards?
I did not.
Okay. All right. Well, you got six contacts, so
Hmm.
five IGs and an email. That's good. And you know you're going to be there every Monday, so
Oh,
that
oh,
you're going to be
and a
regular
number. I saw
and
four.
a
I
number.
see four IGs, a number, and an email.
Okay.
There we go.
Good. All right. Perfect. That's awesome, bro. Anything else from today?
Well, I'm about to get more coins, man. You gave me an idea
You're going to
about
still
doing.
go out tonight?
Yeah, I'm about to take the train to 42nd Street real quick
Uh-huh.
and
You're just
get
going to network.
yeah, yeah.
Is that the next stop from where you live? So you can just hop on for one stop and then come back? Simba?
Think you
Simba.
lost it.
So Kelly, that's not by him. What? Where is he now? Why is he saying he's going to take it all the way to 42nd Street if he lives on 190? He doesn't need to go an hour at 10 o'clock at night if he's already got a 6. Okay, well we'll hit him up, Marcus Kelly, text him and see what's going on because if he's already got 6, he doesn't need to go an hour out of his way. I mean, there's a lot of stops where you can get on and go partial, so he doesn't have to go. Oh, Sammy's saying it's close. Okay, well, whatever. It's good. I'm glad Simba's doing that. That's great. Toastmasters is an awesome organization. Like I said, when I was on a debate scholarship in college, I spent tons of time judging Toastmaster deals and working with that organization. So it's good. It's good for public speaking. It's good for networking. It's just good in general. It's a good organization. All right. So who else has something good from today? What's hot? What's positive? Had a good day today. Who else wants to share?
I
will.
can. Oh, go ahead.
You sure? You can go
Ellie.
ahead. Doesn't
Or Jessica? Who is that?
I think it was me and
Jessica. Okay, go.
Okay, so tomorrow is a Toastmasters from 6:30 to 7:30. So I'm going to be going to 2 this week. And
Okay.
I've already talked to Miranda. Miranda's going to join me for tomorrow's. And so I've got that in place.
She's gonna miss church tomorrow. Oh, you're saying Miranda, not Ashley. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Miranda, Ashley is out for about a
Yeah,
while. Yeah,
Got
with
it.
her situation.
Sorry, confused the two of them.
So yeah, I talked to Miranda and told her a little bit what Toastmasters was because she's never heard of it before, and she said, "Yeah, I'll join you, and that'll be help us a little bit here in Texarkana with, like you said, with our social networking and getting out of our comfort zone." So
Okay.
that's going to be huge. I'm still, Ronnie, have you heard anything back from walk-ons for Thursday? Because that's what we're still waiting on. I don't know if he's
What do you
still
mean?
there.
You're waiting to hear back if they're gonna let you have a table?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it. It's walk-ons on Thursday in Texarkana. It's not gonna be packed. You don't have to get their permission. You're gonna have one table. It's no big deal.
Walk-ons
It's
is
set. Listen,
packed.
Jessica,
Okay.
it's set. I just decided. I am over all of the walk-ons in the world. It's not going to be crowded. It's not going to be packed. You will be fine. Just tell everybody you're going to be at walk-ons on Thursday and get there early and set up your table. And then you'll be fine. You don't even need a TV. All you need is your laptop or an iPad to be able to show the video. That's all you need. You're good.
Okay.
You don't need to
Okay.
wait. You don't need to reserve a room for just you. You don't have to worry about it. But you can just go to a place and get there early and get a spot kind of in the corner where it's not too loud, where you can hear people and they can see you, and then just watch for your people. That's it. Easy.
Okay. Perfect for me.
All right.
And actually connected with another entrepreneur that's actually with another company. It's called Native Cuticles out of Long Island in New York. And actually, he saw my stuff on about the cruise and all the other things, and he said that was really interesting. And so we went to talking and I invited him to come to tonight's opportunity. Well, he's ended up having a happy hour event. So it's a happy hour business mix, which they have other businesses like
Perfect.
attorneys, etc., to come
Excellent.
and
When is
exchange their
that?
ideas.
When is
His
that?
is tonight currently. So he's supposed to reach out to me when he gets back to his place. And
Yeah, but you should have gone. Next week, go to his.
oh, he's in New York.
What?
He's in New York.
Oh, I thought you said he was from New York, meaning like
No,
he's from there, but he's working in Texarkana.
no, he lives
Well, did
there.
you call Simba? Call Simba and Kelly and Marcus and tell them about his happy hour in New York. Those
Okay.
guys are in New York. Y'all need to
Yeah,
connect.
we're still touching. We're still connected. So I got to reach back. He's supposed to reach out to me whenever he made it back home, and then we'll hook back up more tomorrow. But to go back
Okay.
over everything. And I wanted to
Perfect.
let you know that Texas is actually one on their radars for their company to come down, and I think they're planning to come down in June. So I told him about Vegas and everything like that too, but he's going to be in Barcelona with a brother. They're visiting family.
They're a what?
But with her family, he's got family he's
Who?
going to see during that time.
Who?
This guy that I've been talking to.
Oh, the one in New York.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. Well, so it sounded like it was a productive day, and we just decided that your meeting is set for walk-ons because I know all the walk-ons. Actually, one of my buddies owns a lot of walk-ons, but I'm telling you that you're only getting one table. It's a Thursday night happy hour. You're not gonna have any problem. I've been to Texarkana. We were the only people in Zapatas. I promise you, you're not gonna have any problems. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's Texarkana. So
And I think the happy hour thing, what he was telling me, I think that'd be a good idea to do too for us as well,
a
with
what?
inviting what a happy hour business mix.
Well, that's what we're talking about. We do that all over
Yeah.
the place. Why exactly?
I'm
You could.
thinking that
Well,
just
here's
it
one of
gives,
the things you can do. When y'all get more people there, you can
yeah,
have everybody go around and introduce themselves. We call it 30-second introductions, and you can go around and have everybody give their best 30-second elevator pitch infomercial, but you've got to have more people there. So
right,
you can totally do that, but you've got to get more people there. So once you start
exactly.
getting more people there, you can do that. We used to do that a lot back in the World Interest days. We would let everybody have a 30-second infomercial, and people loved it. And they would brag about their business. Tons of business owners. It was great, but you got to have people there to make it work. So
Okay.
start
And I
about it.
did touch base with my new member that signed up to do his launch. He does work nights. So
Well, then
that
why
I
don't y'all
think
do a lunch? Why don't you get him to invite some people to lunch? Find a place, do it at Zapata's or whatever, and find a place and just have him invite people to lunch. Tell him to invest a little bit in his business.
he lives an hour and a half away from me. So he's in Minden, Louisiana, is where he's at.
But he probably knows people in Texarkana though, right?
He's got a cousin
Okay, well
that
then
lives in
go to where he lives. So figure out a day where you can drive to him and do the lunch where he lives.
Okay. I will have to.
Yeah, I know, but just work that
Yeah,
out. It doesn't have to be tomorrow.
I'll work it out. I'll work
Okay.
it out.
All right.
But other
Okay.
than that, great day.
Thank you. All right. Who else? Who's got something? Kelly had to hop off. She got a call. She's working on a prospect. Great.
I do.
Go ahead.
First, Samantha was able to get her second in, so she is 2 and free today.
Nice.
Um,
Safe.
yeah. And
What's
then
up?
I went ahead and shot Josh a message this morning, exactly what you told me to say.
Mhm.
He responded well. Actually, he met me today at Sean's. We spent an hour and a half messaging people.
Bro, that's awesome.
We've
That's
got
so good.
for Josh alone, he's got someone coming tomorrow for the happy hour. He's got a lunch set up for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with me and him for different people. Sean has a few, and Jeremy has some as well.
Bro, that's so good. That's so awesome. I mean, we were talking last night, like you were like, I'll move on, it's fine. But you basically told him, hey, look, no pressure. Let's like just keep it real. We're boys, like it's all good. And y'all met and made some calls and had some success.
Yeah, I let my emotions get to me a little bit.
It's okay. Look, here's the thing. You're passionate about this. This is great. I mean, I love it. I mean, clearly I'm passionate too, right? I mean, I'm here on the phone with y'all every night. Like, I'm passionate too. And I think that that's important, and I think being human with people and telling them, hey, I'm learning too. This is on me. And that's why I said, take the pressure off because you had been doing things the right way. And clearly he was not getting results. And so I think just, keeping it real with people and letting them know like, hey, I want you to be successful. I want to help you. Like you signed up with me, you trusted me. And so I feel an obligation to help you. And so it's always good to just keep it real, And so that's so awesome, Safe. That's great.
Thanks.
Congrats, man. That's awesome. That's great. I love hearing it. And I think, obviously, like I said, it's how people manage this rejection roller coaster, right? Like some people, when they take a punch, it's like they fold, they crumble, and it's not personal. It's not like they're never going to recover or that they can't ever have success, but it's just people respond differently, and depending on who it is, because it's crazy. A lot of times people get rejection and negativity. And what's sad, and this is the saddest part about it, and I talk about this in my book, and we haven't talked about this a lot, but a lot of times what happens is people that care about you think that telling you that it won't work and rejecting you and being negative, they think is helping you. So in other words, like, it's like, my mom's a perfect example, because my mom is like a nurturer. She's a nurse. She's the highest ranking nurse in the state of Texas. So my mom is the president of the board of nursing for the state of Texas. She's been the president for 3 terms. She's been on the board for almost 20 years. She's been a nurse longer than I've been alive. And so for her, degrees matter. So she has this mentality that like people should get degrees, they should be educated. The more diplomas you have, like that's how you have status, And so for me, because I was an entrepreneur and I was on this entrepreneurial journey, I got accepted to all the law schools that I applied to. But I decided to defer my law school admissions and pursue my entrepreneurial career. And so I was still considering going to law school. I got into all the law schools. I took my admissions where I was accepted, and I deferred them for a year. And my mom was like, when are you going to go to law school? When are you going to go to law school? But at the same time, my first year out of college, I made almost $300,000. I made $281,000 my first year out of college. And I was 21. This was in 2000. And so I made almost 300 grand my first year out of college. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, have you lost your mind? I'm not going back to like living on ramen and living in a dorm and being a broke college student, and doing a JD MBA program where I was going to be in law school and business school for another 3 or 4 years. No way. I'm not doing that. Like, that's crazy. And so then my next year I made even more. And then I kept breaking records and doing really well. And my mom was still like, you really need to go to law school. When are you going to get a real job? And so like in her head, because of the way she looks at the world and because of the way that she weighs status, she was like, she didn't want me to fail or to have something bad happen. She wanted me to be an attorney, because it's like, well, if you're an attorney, you could always have money, because you could always get a job because you're a lawyer. You have a law degree. Because like, what if something happens and then like something goes bad or business goes bad or sales slow down? Like, don't you want to get a real job? And I'm like, no, I don't want to get a real job. Right. And so the thing is that a lot of times when people start sharing this with people, they're given this negativity, this rejection. We call them dream stealers. So you have these dream stealers that are out there, and they think that they're trying to help you. They think that they're doing what's in your best interest by discouraging you so that you don't get hurt, so that you don't lose money, so that you're not taken advantage of. Because they don't know, they don't get it. They don't know the difference between Bright Life and some Ponzi scheme or some crypto scam or some bullshit deal that's like some kind of lotion that's supposed to remove all your bunions, like they don't know. So they're just literally trying to help you. And so what happens is when somebody gets rejected by somebody that they have an enormous amount of respect or they look up to, i.e. a parent, an aunt, an uncle, somebody that they've been taught that, because they're your elder or whatever, you're supposed to respect them, then that rejection roller coaster, it's like the Texas cliffhanger, where it's like you're here and then you're here because that person's negative, but what they're doing is they think they're trying to help you, but in reality, they're discouraging you because they don't want to see you get hurt. And so that's why I always tell everybody to be real, because you don't know what these other people have faced, what kind of negativity. It could be from here's the other thing. A lot of times it's a spouse, it's a spouse, it's a boyfriend, it's a girlfriend. And so think about it, right? Like you're a guy and you're excited about something and you obviously care about your girlfriend. You have a good relationship. And then you go home and you're telling your girlfriend, hey, we're going to do this travel thing. It's going to be so great. We're going to travel around the world. We're going to make all this money. And your girlfriend is like, are you crazy? Like, you've never taken me anywhere. We've never even been on a plane together. What are you talking about? Like, we're not going anywhere. You're not taking me anywhere. You've been telling me you were going to take me somewhere since 1998 or whatever. It's like, I mean, and I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not a lot. I mean, these are normal everyday conversations. And so it's important to realize that this has nothing to do with Bright Life. This is just life. And so it could be anything. But the good thing we have is we have a system that works. We have tools that work. We have people that will help. We have a great product. We have a great community. We have great culture. We're going to be in business forever. Like, we have all these things going for us that most of these other things that they go home and tell, they go tell their girlfriend or their boyfriend, it's like, hey, we're going to invest in this like crypto thing. And it's like, we're going to buy Shiba Inu coins and we're going to put our life savings into Shiba Inu. And we're going to go buy this, mutant ape. I saved my entire life and we were going to put $50,000 or $100,000 into this NFT of this digital cactus. I mean, think about it, because people did that. Those conversations are real. There was some guy who literally went home and told his wife, we're going to take our life savings because Justin Bieber just paid $600,000 for a Bored Ape, and we're going to buy this digital screen of a monkey's face like turning into slime. And they sold their wife on taking $200,000 or $500,000, and now that money is gone, right? So there is some method to the madness of some of these people's fears, but they don't know anything about Bright Life. So the thing is you can't take it personal. And so if you've got an opportunity to be human and help people and just tell them that you're there to help them and that they signed up with you, they trusted you, and you want to help them get their membership for free, you want to help them have success, this is all part of what we do as leaders. And so I love that, Saif, that you had a good day today and that things went well with Josh. And I'm excited to hear about how things continue to go. And just remember, it's the roller coaster. So chances are, because of what he's already been through, there's going to be some more of this. Okay. So just be prepared, and that's okay. Because it's normal. It's all part of the process. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else got anything you want to share before we wrap up? Any other what's hot? Anything good from today? Last 24 hours? No? That's it? We're adjourned until tomorrow?
I ordered the book.
Which book? Outliers?
Yes.
Good. It's a great book. You'll
And I
like it.
shared it with Kelly. You can get it on thriftbooks.com.
You can get it on where?
Thriftbooks.com.
Put it in the chat. Or put it in the group, because tell everybody that you learned about it from the group, and then everybody will see it in the Facebook group.
Okay.
All right, guys, anything else? Any other questions? Okay, so for tomorrow night, okay, let's go back to assignments, okay? So we've had a little bit of this, like, everybody's kind of working at different speeds right now. Y'all are all working in different stages of the business. So I'm trying to give you guys some assignments where it'll kind of cover everybody. So what I want to do is I want everybody to max out tomorrow night's Zoom. Okay, so tomorrow night's Zoom, the Zooms have been huge over the last week or two. The Zooms have been massive. And so I want everybody on here, bare minimum, to get at least 2 people on the Zoom tomorrow night. So that is your goal. That is your assignment for tomorrow night. So if you're going to get to, how many should you invite, Marcus, if you want to get to on the Zoom?
So for every one person, you invite 5.
That's right.
That would be 10.
5 to 1. So you need to invite 10 people. So you need to be prepared to invite 10 people if you want to have 2 on. So that's right, Marcus. So tomorrow night, I want to see all of your bright, shining faces on the Zoom with 2 guests. Okay, that's your assignment for tomorrow. Keep doing all the other stuff as planned, but I really want everybody focusing on maxing out that Zoom tomorrow night. They've been doing great. We've been almost 100 people every night. The energy's been great. The Zooms have been great. We've been getting sales. I've been getting sales every day from them. So let's use that Zoom tomorrow night. All right. Okay, guys, we'll see you right back here tomorrow night, same time, same place. Have a great night. God bless.